Good day, global crypto enthusiast. This is 88 Fantastic coming to you Wednesday, March 3rd, 2019. Today we got our faucet video. Today is going to be all Bitcoin faucets. Show you guys how to rack up some BTC Satoshis. But first, let's get into. We're going to actually get into some quick news here, real quick. I'm not going to go through the articles. I just thought these headlines were absolutely hilarious, and this is coming from ccn.com. And on the same page, they've got emerging markets are surging and investors could send Bitcoin moonbound. Then on the same page, Bitcoin could plunge 50% with November-like dump amid low volatility, analysts. So within the same page, it could be moonbound, and a paragraph below it, it could dump by 50%. The other one I laugh at is the breaking news out of MT Gox as Mark Karpelis faces Bitcoin embezzlement verdict on Friday, possibility of facing 10 years in jail. If anybody has seen my videos before, I think this guy has been playing the stupid role his entire life and thinking he's getting away with it. This guy should have never gotten out of jail and should stay in jail for the rest of his life for ripping people off like that. Just my personal opinion, I think the leftover coins that are still in Mt. Gox, those should just be, you don't know who anything belongs to anymore out of that, so those should just be randomly gift them out to existing Bitcoin wallets or something like that. But I just thought it was funny when people always complain about pumping out FOMO and FUD, and you got the bigger sites literally doing both things on the same of their opening page. So not cool with that. So let's get into the markets real quick. We'll have a look at our as many as we can here and see what's happened over the last 7 days. So our last video was on Bitcoin, was on Saturday, was at 39.40, so it's only gone back 20 bucks. So not too bad. Ethereum really hasn't moved whatsoever. XRP, same thing. Litecoin's actually dropped back a little bit, but again, we predicted that Litecoin would take over EOS and that Cardano would take over fake Bitcoin Satoshi, and both of those happened within a day or two of me predicting them. So we'll just scroll down here and see, and then I want to show you just one of the most incredible pump and dumps that I just about got stuck in last night. So when they say getting stuck in the wash, that's just what happened to me last night. So as we keep cruising our list, Stellar's still holding on to the 9th spot, taking out Tron. Tron really hasn't done much whatsoever. Really nice to see Cardano coming on still with a strong 7 days, taking out Bitcoin Satoshi Vision out of the 11th spot. Biggest gainer of the week has probably been Dash. Dash was on Saturday was sitting around the $80 mark, so it's gone up 12 bucks in 4 days, and it's had a nice little push, passing IOTA and Maker. The other nice mover of the week was Ontology. So let's get into this pump that I was just about stuck in last night. Oh, the other one I wanted to show you guys, Cryptocom.chain. So I don't know if anybody else has ever done a video on this, but I did a video on this company probably 3 weeks ago. So let's go have a look on this chart here, and its ticker is Crow. And let's just have a look at the chart on this one for the last. We'll go for last 30 days. So you can see where I did the video on this, right in here somewhere. So what Crypto.com is, they are a credit card for Australia. And what you can do there is you now have, over in Australia, you got access to a million ATMs and supermarkets where you can use the crypto debit card there. It's one of those things we've been waiting for. And like I was telling my brother last night, North America is the only place that crypto sucks. It's literally the only place in the whole globe where cryptocurrency sucks is North America. Because we live amongst the greediest bastards on the planet. Plain and simple, that's all there is to it. Okay, now my big pump and dump. Again, for financial purposes, I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own diligence, your own research. Open transparency, I own a heavy chunk of Komodo. It's one of my bigger coins in my portfolio. So we were waiting to buy since Sunday night. We're hoping for a little bit of a slide back into Bitcoin, and we were going to buy some Komodo last night. Look at its chart last night. Look at they call it a hockey stick. I don't call that a hockey stick because a hockey stick's got a bit of more of an angle. That's a hard on. That is just as absolutely ridiculous as it gets. So this is what happens when groups organize pump and dumps, and it doesn't really matter the size of the project, they're going to get you. So we were waiting. We were sitting there, and we had problems because Binance had some issues with their new buy-in with their debit and credit cards. So they shut down trading for like 5 hours the other night. So by the time we waited, Komodo was at around 92, 93 cents. And we had just finished having supper and we went to go buy. Oh, then it's at $1.20, then $1.30, then $1.40, then $1.50. And it kept going back, and it was having really wild price swings between 20 and 30 cents the whole night. Now we see it stabilizing back at, it should be sitting at around $1 by the time it's done. So we weren't able to actually buy any because you don't want to go in at your price points at 93 cents and then all of a sudden it's being jacked up and running rampant all over the place. So that was just absolutely crazy, and we just about got stuck in that. So I wasn't able to buy any. I was waiting to buy it back, at 92, 93 cents, so I didn't buy any. So I ended up loading up on Neo. So Neo's also one of my bigger coins I hold. So yeah, Bitcoin. Oh, since we started the video, Bitcoin's dropped back $8. So let's get into the video today. And today we're going to do all Bitcoin, and we're going to do it all off of one faucet. And I'm going to show you how we can do that. So once again, oh, I love this. See those? Nexo, again, open transparency. I own a lot of Nexo too. And it's on every commercial. I just absolutely love it. So last Saturday, we actually cleaned out our balances. So what I'm practicing this week, a few weeks ago, we showed you guys how to do auto claim, and auto claims are paying very small amounts, right? And I don't do any of the heavy duty like ASIC mining. I just can't afford to do that stuff, right? So I wanted to attempt web mining this week, and what web mining does, it will push your computer system to it'll make every processor crank up to the max, crank up your turbo boost. But anyways, I just did it for basically a couple of hours the other night, and somehow made 500,000 sats of Litecoin. So for me, that's a nice little payout for running WebMiner in another tab for a couple of hours. So again, before you start your faucets, you want to make sure you got your wallet all set up, you got your email set up, the whole bit, and you've got all of your addresses attached to Faucet Hub here. So today is Bitcoin, so you're going to grab your receiving address, you're going to come in and you're going to punch in your Bitcoin receiving address into here. You're going to hit Bitcoin, you're going to link it, and there's your address. And then we'll show you guys when we've had our last claims. So we can see that the payments are going into our wallet. So that was 20 minutes, 12 hours. So we've only got one recent one. Let's refresh this guy, see if it's been 20 minutes yet. Let's look at a minute and a half. So on this one here, the Me Loving It site, we're going to right click and open up all of these guys. And this is all Bitcoin. Oopsie. Oh, keep forgetting the advertising. And we'll do one at a time, nice and slow for you guys. So we got 4 here. And then the other one's going to pop you into 5 different ones. So this one's Bitco. Again, it's just a simple login. Prove it out a robot. Click some free Satoshis. And then we'll go back to Me Loving It. And we'll show you that they give 48 sats every 20 minutes. Oh, what am I doing here? This is slow today. Why is it every time we want to do some of these ones, these sites just simply don't load up? Come on, baby. There we go. And then we're going to do our CAPTCHA. Where'd you go? There we go. No, where are they? I don't even see them. There we go. Finally. Slow poke today, people. Yeah, so since last Saturday's video, we were hammering Dash on Saturday's video, and that's what I'm continuing to do this week while I explore with who pays well for web mining. So Dash and Digibyte are the two that I'm going to continue to pound on. So the funny thing about this week, since Saturday, I've been contemplating on taking a trip down to Las Vegas for a week. And I actually decided to change my mind, and I am not going to take a week-long trip to Las Vegas because I'm going to take that money and I'm actually going to go buy another laptop. I figured, you know what, with our dollar sucking so bad right now compared to the US dollar, it would cost me so much just to take a week of holidays. And I love going to Vegas, like it's one of my most favorite spots. So we get there, small payout of 12 sats, but you know what, it's a 2-minute code. Okay, and then we can refresh the claim on here, so we can get started from here, and then we'll pop into these other guys. And yeah, so what I decided is I'm going to take my money instead and I'm going to buy an additional laptop tomorrow or the day after. So that'll give me 3 laptops running with everything. And one will be purely for web mining and auto faucets 24/7. One laptop is for videos 24/7, collecting Bitcoin. And the laptop I'm on right now will be all manual claims and whatever else. So I'm going to increase my earning ability while the prices are cheap. And I figure it would take maybe 3 months for me to pay off that laptop. And then in that other 9 months, I can save that money and go to Vegas next year. So that's the plan. The plan is to make enough of this by, so my predictions have always been for the market to get out of the Bart Simpson era where the market's going up and down, up and down, up and down, sideways, 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 and that's all it does. I still predict that we start to straighten out a little bit by probably October, November of this year, 2019. But the big rush of money we will start to see will be probably this exact time next year, just right at springtime. So, and that there you go, 48 sats. So we got Bitco opened up, BTC for life every 5 minutes. That's what we got over here. This one too, another 38 sats every 5 minutes. Totally sweet. That's really huge. That's a lot more than most. So I'll just go in here, show you guys how easy this is. So hopefully everybody's doing well. It's nice where I am now. Finally, we're out of our minus 40 weather, and we're actually within a couple of days we had a 3 week stretch where it was minus 42 to minus 47 Celsius for about 3 weeks, and in the next week now we're at plus 3. Like it's 9 o'clock in the morning and it's just about +5 outside. That's how messed up the weather system in the middle of Canada is. You can have a 40-degree difference overnight. But trust me, I'm loving the warm weather. It's nice when you can sleep with your window open and get some fresh air. So I also made a bet last night, and if anyone's actually listening and you get to this part of the video, I'd like to know what you would have done. So uh, I get a little tired of the chart guys talking about Bitcoin constantly dropping back. Oh, Bitcoin's going to hit 2250, then it's going to hit 1300, then it's going to drop down to 750. That's what the chart says that it just has to happen. Well, that chart's been saying it for the last 2 years, and you know when those charts say it? Every March, every April, every May. You know, 38 sats added to my account. Super duper easy. So we got those 3 going. There's our 4th one going here. So this one's just regular claim, I do believe. And this one's one of my more favorite ones. It's super duper quick. It doesn't pay out quite as much, but this one will give you all 5. So what I'll do is I'll blink into the 5 that I normally do. So we'll do one of each on those quick for you guys. And then we'll get on to that last site. So anyways, my bet is which is going to happen first. I know a lot of people have made bets like this, and this is my favorite one. Which will happen first? Will the price of Bitcoin drop back to $2,000, or will the price of Bitcoin hit $10,000? Which one will happen first? There is no time frame attached to it, just which is going to happen. I chose $10,000 because in my personal opinion, if Bitcoin ever did happen, like in this point in time where we are in global news and where we're trying to get everything, there'd be no more market. There'd be no more banks wanting to sell anything. There'd be no Swiss banks opening up ETC. There'd be nothing. If Bitcoin went back, just listen to yourself. If the market cap dropped below 100 billion, who's going to trade it? The only thing that's going to be left is DEXs. And how are you going to compete against the superbots? You can't. So, oops. So I've already claimed on there. So know what I do is I just go to the next one that I have all my wallets set up for, and then I go to the my Ether. I go to my Dash. Since it's Dash week, so we'll have and Digibyte week. We'll do a quick Dash and a quick Digibyte. Claim up to. So this one usually pays out like 300 to 500, not a whole bunch. But as you've seen, you can burn through these ones really quick. So they may not pay the highest amount, but they're super fast, and usually there's no delays with this site. Yeah, so I spent the last 2 weeks just online shopping, trying to find the best deals I can on a half decent laptop. So like, you can't buy a $200 or a $300 laptop to do web mining. 'Cause you'll get nowhere with it. You need something that can at least process. So I've been shopping with only 3 on this one. The cheapest gaming laptops I get, so that way I know the processing speed's good. The gaming card, they've already got an attached gaming card and everything. So the laptop I'm on now is an Asus Republica Gamer, so I just absolutely love this thing. Got about an $800 deal on this last year. Oh, this one's 3 to 4 every time. There we go. I think. Did I just click out of the wrong one? No, there we go. 475 dash added. We'll do a digibyte and then we'll do that last one and then we'll get out of here for you guys. Again, if there's anything you want to ask, anything you'd ever like me to go and check out for you guys, like I said, we're doing so many of these right now. And the reason I do so many is in my early videos, I said the reason I don't do 100 in a day. I've got a set routine where I got like 12 of these I just pound. And then if I have any advertising issues, that's when I blank into the other ones. So the reason I do so many is because I want continual cash outs. I'm not just sitting on one site waiting to get one cash out. So on Saturday, like I said earlier, I was cleaning out my Faucet Hub wallets. And where's the other bikey bugger? There you are. And I'm getting close. Like on here, I showed you guys BitHunt the other day. So I cashed out my Bitcoin and my Digibyte, but I'm still I'm about 3 weeks away from cashing out my Tron and my Neo on that site. That'll be a nice little healthy chunk as well. And then on my phone, I've got 3 or 4 where I still have to do the KYC because what they're doing is they're still working on getting the ERC function going. Oh my God. See when they're just gonna make money online. I knew I had an issue with this one the other day. 3, 4, 5 advertisements popping out, and then the bugger would fucking come back right here. So we'll give this one more crack, and that's it. If I don't get a link here, this one doesn't work. We're getting out of here. Going on to the next one. It's early. We want breakfast. More coffee. All right, come on, baby. 1 advertising, 2 advertising. It should work right here. Nope. Bye-bye. See, now there's a perfect example why it's nice to have extra sites. Okay, so last one right here. I think this one's 20 sats, 25 sats. And see this one? No timer. You can just keep rolling through this one until you max out. Let's see if they got a list. Look at the advertising on this one. Holy lick. There's not much of a screen left there, dude. But you know what? If I owned my own faucet and I got paid for the advertising, you know what? I'd be doing the same thing. Load the bugger up. Okay, so we should be ready to, yeah, so most of these, it's because of the cookies. When it does that, invalid session. So you just got to just keep logging in. Continue. There we go. Abyssal, Pel, Alphora. Get off the way. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited to go get another laptop and run WebMiner like 24/7. Again, it doesn't pay a whole bunch, but you know what? Like I said, I wouldn't do this if I didn't think if I didn't 100% believe that Bitcoin and oopsie, what the hell am I doing? Pay attention. Bitcoin wasn't going to go back up at some point, and Bitcoin, like it may not be the king for 20 years, but you know what? I firmly believe it's going to be top dog for at least a decade, right? So why not try to get as much of it as I can for free in my spare time and watch it just jack up over the next 2 to 3 years. That's what I'm waiting for. I said I'm not looking in try to multiply my money by 10. I'm trying to 1,000x to 10,000x my money in a roughly a 3-year time span. I don't think that's out of the question in this market. In the stock market, it's virtually impossible now, right? So there we go. 25 sats sent to your wallet. So that's what we have for the Bitcoins. Just off of the Me Loving It site. Bang, 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 bang. So we had 5 sites along with the free 5-minute cycle, which hooks you up with everything. So basically one site just hooked us up to 10 different sites. So now we'll go back to our dashboard and we'll give this a quick refresh just to show you that we're getting paid straight into our Faucet Hub wallet. If it's going to load, there we go. So I cashed out my balance on Saturday for almost everything. And this Saturday we're going to cash out the other guys. But in 3 days, basically, I've already made more than 500,000 sats in Litecoin, which is really cool. Okay, so this is the one we don't count. So there we go. Bitco World, there's our 12, our 48, 38, our free claims. So just like that, super duper easy. Made a couple hundred sats of Bitcoin in about 6-7 minutes. But again, for video purposes, doing everything is slow to make sure you guys understand what you guys are doing when you jump onto these, what to expect when you're clicking on. And then, like I said, normally I would have this out and I'd have 7 to 8 tabs going and constantly while one's running, keep going, keep going, keep going. And that's what I call my 5-minute Satoshi cycle where I'm not sitting here waiting. I am claiming nonstop and loving it because these claims are absolutely huge right now. So take advantage, get in here and get some people signed up under your referral links as well. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I might do one more faucet later on in this week, but if not, I will see you guys on Saturday for a new faucet update. And we did Dash last week. I think we did Ethereum. We've done everything, but we haven't done Ethereum yet. So this Saturday on our faucet wallet update, I will grab 5 or 6 more juicy links that can give us a decent return on some Ethereum. And we will see you guys then. This is 88, fantastic, signing out. Take care, y'all.